Welcome and thank you for spending. Grant, you think it's too early in the season to try and forecast where teams are going to end up?
You know, B.A., yes and no. I think we have a handful of teams whose fates might already be determined, but we always have a couple of surprise teams that come out of nowhere. That's what makes the season so much fun to watch.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's MP in at the point.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
Now Van Vliet. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Stolen by Thompson. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And can anyone stop this team right now? They've won a stunning 25 games in a row, and there seems to be no end in sight.
The team is playing what I'd call nearly flawless basketball. They just can't lose. One of the most memorable winning streaks in league history. Seeing the way these guys are balling right now, it makes me want to lace it up a little bit.
Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers: Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Yeah, free throws were an issue for him in their last contest. He just couldn't find the mark.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his third year, Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11" post guy. He is so skilled.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. I asked him about Julius Randle and why he's so hard to stop. Coach said it's the ball handling, the spin moves, and the ability to finish against length. They want to try to force him right and take him out of his rhythm. Something many teams have tried, but few have accomplished. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Minnesota with the ball. Following the score by Houston. Randle, a screen on Van Vliet. MP, the pass to Randle. McDaniels from long range. Book it. And it's Randle with the assist.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randle with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Outside, Green. Oh, he cranks it down. Right on Anthony Edwards. Goodness.
That is a tough contest-worthy move. Green just putting on a show right there.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. And the layup is good. MP's got 6 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Green. Big-time contributor on offense. Just over 22 points a game.
2 minutes remaining.
Randle on the screen. Out to the right wing. MP, the pass to Edwards. MP outside, 5 to shoot. There's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Give him 8 points now.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
I'm being told we've got Shams Charania on the line with a developing story. Shams, what's the scoop?
Thanks, Brian. The latest story right now is out of Los Angeles in the Clippers trade with the Philadelphia 76ers. They're plugging in Paul George to this franchise, and with that, an enormous degree of versatility. With the ability to exploit advantages at 3 positions on the floor, this team just became a lot more dangerous. And George is an enforcer who also has increased his three-point shooting in the latter half of his career. He's going to be a good option when this team needs a bucket, and he can really help you win.
All right, Shams, thank you. Much appreciated. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Substitution on the board.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. We've got Dante DiVincenzo Anthony Edwards out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's MP in at the point guard position.
And one of Green's best attributes is that he doesn't really see contact. He will either go over it or through it.
The kick out to Ingles. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his third assist of the night.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time. Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Gobert with a screen on Holiday. MP, the pass to Gobert. It's hauled in by Landale. Rockets trail by 4. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Off with the layup.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Outside Edwards. Edwards with some muscle.
And just an agile move by Edwards inside, allowing him to beat the contact.
And it's Green with the ball for the Rockets. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. It'll be game number 2 in their 5-game homestand. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He had 39 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. A legendary performance that will be talked about for years to come. Unless he's able to do it again tonight. Brian?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And Richard, the former 2nd overall pick in 2021, we all see the potential for Jalen Green.
When you see the physical ability combined with his shooting range, he's got a chance to be one of the top scorers in this league.
And here's MP from outside. MP making the long-range connection.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Green with the ball. Give him 8. Pass to Landale. And here is Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target from 3-point range. Minnesota leading by 6. And here's MP. He's covered by Holiday. Here's DiVincenzo. Count it. DiVincenzo's got his first points of the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside, Green. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And Houston will go for a different look here. Şengün checked in for Landale. Thompson comes in for Eason. Brooks, he's checked in for Green. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Holiday. From deep, MP. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Brooks outside. Pass to Whitmore. The 3 from Thompson. Houston with another miss. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. From deep, MP. And another 3 for Minnesota. Rockets trail by 14. Thompson outside. A minute 6 left to play in the second quarter. The 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Eason's checked in for Whitmore. Clark is checked in for the Timberwolves. Thompson finds Eason. MP against Van Vliet. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. MP's got 4 rebounds in the game. Kicks it out to Clark. Outside man. Pass to Randall. MP outside. Just 4 to shoot. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. MP's got 23.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And so it's MP making things happen for Minnesota. He was money from deep, sinking 5 triples in the period. Back after this.
You gotta love All-Star Weekend, guys, especially when it comes to the three-point contest.
I think we should have a three-point contest right now. You and me, Shaq.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Houston Rockets.
They're getting destroyed inside.
Thanks for tuning in.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Thompson out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the 5, down low. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. RJ, does playing at a faster pace work the same in the regular season as it does in the playoffs?
Depends on the opponent. Teams that like to slow it down and can be methodical in the half court can make it a slugfest. You have to be ready for that.
Hits the trifecta.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Brooks outside. Thompson outside. Brooks a screen on Randall. Tipped away. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. MP, book it, and it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperen Şengün and Nikola Jokic. A couple years back, Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands. Brian?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Allie. Edwards against Green. Over Edwards, and that one's good. Green's got 10 points in the game.
I love seeing Green capitalize from that mid-range. These shots help get him into a groove.
Here's MP. No good off the back of the rim.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Brooks against MP. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, just showcasing his athleticism. When Brooks gets open space around the rim, he looks to throw it down with authority.
Oh, got that one up quick. MP's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Green for 3. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
MP, the pass to Gobert. Back to MP. Gobert with a screen on Şengün. The drive by MP. And Gobert with the stuff.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Pass to Van Vliet. The 6-footer. Randall pulls down the board. Minnesota's gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Substitution on the board.
.110 left in the fourth quarter here. Thompson, no good. Minnesota has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Timberwolves.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they increased their win total to 29.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
On the court for Minnesota, they've got MP. Joe Ingles is out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Dillingham, and it's Clark in at the 3. Ingles, a screen on Van Vliet. MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Thompson outside. Beyond the arc. The rebound by MP. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.